Hello everyone. So again, for the sake of copyright, I will be showing gameplay instead of showing clips from the show, so I don't have any risk of getting a strike. Again, please like and subscribe or support me on Patreon. I would love to do this full time if possible. So I finished the first season of the Spice and Wolf 2024 remake, and it was great. I don't remember much about the original show, but I do remember really enjoying it, and this show is no different. The concept sounds uninteresting. A whole show about the markets and trading wares back in medieval times, but the duo together really make the show interesting to watch, and how the two navigate the market is actually pretty interesting. The politics and stuff with the Manoli Guild was really intriguing, watching them worm their way out of a corner they put themselves in. It was a really interesting watch for the first arc. Lawrence and Holo make a great duo protagonist. I think they both interact very well with each other. One is a shrewd trader, the other a wolf god who has lived countless lifetimes, and watching their relationship develop as they travel around is one of the main draws of the show. And I like how this remake, that Holo seems to be using her wolf powers more than in the old show. I don't remember that much from the old show, but I do remember that she didn't use her wolf powers as nearly as much as she does in the remake. And it did kind of feel underutilized in the old show, and I think it's cool to see her in action in this show. The talks of trade can get a bit confusing with so much expository dialogue, which is the only real complaint I have of the show. I think that besides that, the show does its best to try and explain things in a well thought out and well mannered way, and I think that it is interesting to learn about, how trade worked back then. I enjoy the conversations between Lawrence and Holo a lot. It really shows how the relationship grows throughout the season, and you get to see the trust that blossoms between the two. The plot keeps you on your toes, always wondering what will happen next. Will they get out of the sticky situation they're in, or will they not? Like when Lawrence went into debt, you were wondering how they were going to worm their way out of this one, as well as the desperation they felt. And I like that in this show, not every situation they get off scot-free. In some situations, they didn't make any money. They just broke even or barely got any profits. And I think this show just has an overall such a great vibe. The soundtrack is also really good. It really adds to the vibe of the show and helps to add more emotion and tense situations. It helps to bring even more tenseness to it. And I like how the arcs feel very separate from each other and unique. Usually for these kinds of shows, there's like an overarching plot that they throw hints at and it grows into something big by the end. But for this one, it's just, hey, they're traveling north and doing business and stuff on the way. I think it makes things a lot simpler, and for this kind of show, I really like that. I really enjoyed this show, and to be honest, there's not much to complain about. I would give this show a 9 out of 10.